Students, again, wish you a very good morning. Right. I think I'm loud and clear. So, welcome back to today's lecture. And we were discussing about digital business infrastructure as a whole, right? And last time we discussed about the internet and how to dissect the URL. Is it a URL and after URL? What's happening URL? Uniform, resource, locator, or location. URL. So we discussed about that and we dissected, we broke it to small parts, isn't it? And we understood different parts of that. I hope it's clear. Today we'll be having a small assessment as not a small one, a classroom assessment as well. And but I don't see that many of students still it's 8:30. We are supposed to start at what time? 8 a.m. But I have done a small grace period. Although I'm not supposed to do that, but again, because I'm yet usually at 7:50. And that person from Candy is here at 7:45. So I have already made a small hypothesis. The people who are very distant come very early, and who are very close come very late. So just like I said, a small hypothesis, which confirm the hypothesis. You have two hypotheses, right? Can you say you prove the hypothesis? Now you are said methodology, you are coming up with hypothesis, hypotheses, and hypothesis. So can you prove a hypothesis? Can you prove? No, you can't. Why? So to prove a hypothesis, you have 100% confidence. You have 100% confidence? No. Why? Usually no. Why is that? When you give 100% guarantee, you are not excited. I know. Which you need to sample. Sample. So in reference to it, you can some sample basis. Right? Once you do things on sample basis, then you give 100% assurance, no problem. So therefore, it's not correct to say that you prove a what if it says you support a hypothesis, you confirm a hypothesis, or you reject a hypothesis. The most accurate terminology is whether you reject or do not reject the hypothesis. Reject or do not. So if I am wrong, this will teach you those things. Right? So teach your lecture that. Earlier students now lecture. Right. So you can understand what's my age. Right. Okay. Right. So we shall come into the topic that we were discussing. Just let me remind you. And then let's come into today's assignment. Today's group assignment, but I don't know how many groups you can come up with. And because basically to form groups, then I won't allow people to join afterwards. I'm going to ask you to form the groups and that will be it. People who come late will not be entertained. So that's the problem. So although they come, they might not be taken for the group. You can take for the group, but marks won't come. So it sounds to now I'm releasing the English marks as well as the CA mark, the conventional marks. So usually, not like it is later on, students claim that they have got marks. They can check what has happened. They have not come for the assignments. They have come but late, so they were not admitted. So likewise, people are teachers. Isn't it? Now the best practice is to come at least, okay, let's have a grace period of 20 minutes. That's the 20 minutes. But then to come on time. So what I usually do is my practice is now if the time is 8, I don't have to say I keep a 10-minute kind of a buffer for myself. So whatever happens, I'll be there by 10 minutes, at least 10 minutes before the period. Because if not, I feel very after. The practice came to me from Japan. Japan, a person would wait for another person how many minutes? Like if I say 8 a.m., I give the appointment 8 a.m. for my lecture. Then that person will wait for me how many minutes? Means we are following how many minutes? I will take it. Japan, we are after how many minutes they will wait? Half an hour, 1 hour? No. Only 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, the appointment is cancelled. Was say in a really so they take it as a personal insult. They take it personal if you don't turn up on time. They treat that you are insulted. So that's the culture. I was there for 5.5 years. I really had to make part. It shows respect, isn't it? To the other person's time. Because, but again, in Sri Lanka, I cannot expect the same thing before those. But at least 30 times. I don't think it's unfair. So that again, it's a shift to the mindset. Working on time, doing this properly, it's a shift in the mindset. You might get highly knowledgeable, highly skilled, even like a positive attitude. But on the other hand, if you don't have the mindset of a professional, then whatever skills, whatever knowledge, whatever attitude, it might be useless. Just listen to the current CA president's speeches. Sometimes he tells about his life story, installation of route. He tells a nice life story. What happens to him? And now he is very punctual. Of course, he'll be there 10 minutes. Then once I read he was giving a speech, he was in a discussion of negotiable or something like that. Deep. And he even there publicly told what happened with KPM. So he was in a university there, every other degree, and university other degree. Then after got the country of my same department, I studied and achieved there for a long way. He's the department. So he was relating one of his life experience as an undergrad. So first year, second year, we had to undergo we had full-time lectures. Then third year, final year, we have but he did. So he got selected to at that time. He got selected to KPM. And then at the beginning, at KPM, week 41, you get what? You just go to the office and start working. No. You get what? An orientation. Right. So he was, it seems 1 minute late. So I can't remember the exact time, it was my name. So he was 1 week late than that time. All the students were admitted for the orientation. And he was what? Late 1 minute. He was asked to leave. He got very down because that was his dream. He had taken and getting straight. The current CA president said this training is closed. 1 minute late. He was told sorry, we won't be able to take this. Then yes, made an appeal. That appeal they had told, we'll see. Since I made an appeal, we'll see for 2 weeks. We'll see what. And after that time only, when he got repeated, he asked, he was at. And after that, he never again became late for us. Including that number 7 appointment on that day as well. So that TV program only get down very rapid. So his mindset shifted. It's a mindset shift. To work as professional, to work as on time, deliver things on time, deliver promises on time, make promises that you can also deliver. It's a mindset shift. You have to shift your mindset. So once you get into that mindset, you will live with it. So that's what I got that mindset shift in Japan. They work on time. They are very honorable people. They respect others' time. And they start things. Srilanka, I don't see that happening. Although I make sure I be on time for engagements, because that's the training that I got, the mindset shift I got. So likewise, working on time, coming on time will be very important. Sometimes it might be that whether you are in or out. The dream job opportunity that you expect. The first stage that you are there, you might be moving. So that's the industry. The industry requires you to follow those guidelines. They take ethical guidelines and panels and the other ethics. And of course, not even because those are requirements. We are on time, we find it. Because what they say is if you are late for a client, right, it might be $1 million contract, because you are late, the entire contract is low. Who gets a loss? The organization. Is it? Losses for the organization, they won't tolerate. $1 million loss. Because of 1 minute late, because of the employee who don't turn up. So therefore have that mindset shift. So you might say transport, yes. So these are the state which we have done, but we are using this public transport. So therefore, have that mindset shift because it will help you to focus, be a professional, and provide your contribution properly to your client, to the society. Right. Right. So let's now go through what we were discussing. We were discussing what? About digital business infrastructure. And today I promised that we'll have a group assignment, which I'll have to start shortly because we don't have that much of time because this batch is large. So I'll have to make sure that all will be present. To present, there should be adequate time. So that's why I told even last week that we have the assignments. The chief assignment today, isn't it? I don't. So, but still I don't see the class is good. But can't help because late comers might not be able to be added to the groups once the groups are formed. What to do, isn't it? Because I cannot just allow them to they ask somebody they are contributing. So to the group work, you have to contribute. There's nothing called free lunch. You have to work. No free riding. Is it? Free riding means that you are trying to get something that you don't want. So without contribution, how can you get compensation? Right. These are all certain ethical as well as requirements that some important requirements that we all should understand as adults. We should not get something that we are not entitled to. But I think copy today. If it is something is not mine, I will never touch that. What? Right. If it is mine, I'll be getting that. Right. Fair deal. Okay. So what we were discussing. So this is a digital business infrastructure we discussed. First of all, we defined what's digital business infrastructure. I told you how many components are there. Even last week I told you. How many components? How many components when you define digital business infrastructure? No. So how many components? There are 3 components: hardware, software, and the network. So we discussed these things. And also we understood for a customer, if the digital business infrastructure of the business is not good enough, for a customer, what kind of hardship, what kind of difficulties the customer would face, isn't it? So it's a potential examination question. I remarked that as well. So what kind of issues, make a list of issues, potential problem customers would face for inadequate, insufficient digital business infrastructure. let's say Daras or Ikman or whatever is not having proper digital business infrastructure as customers, what things you would face. And we understood there are numerous issues that you could face. And you yourself told me, and typical problems I have studied as well. Then we came into last week, we discussed a very important point, which was app versus web. Web versus app decisions. Did we discuss that? App versus I was reminded what Richard Branson would say in this kind of situation. What's the first question that you should have? Yeah, well, what's going on? You know what's going on here. We got an exam. I'm just reminding what we do. Right? The first question you should ask is what? You have to develop an app. Before, now say you have a website already, and before you go for an app, what you should ask yourself is whether you got it. Yes, but as accountants, that will come first. But again, before that, you go first, you have to start. It's a strategic priority. That's another everything. That is my strategic priority. This is not your strategic priority. If that is not his strategic priority, even if he paid $1 million, he will not take. Let's see, very specific of his strategy. So if he can get $2 million with that $1 rather than delivering a speech. So therefore, there's something called 80-20 principle or 20 principle. What does it say? What does it say? In his life, there is a very important principle. There are laws that are governing in this world. One of the laws is 80-20 rule. What does it say? It's called also, it's known also the Pareto principle. What's Pareto principle? You can apply that in your life immediately. And you can be a very successful person in your life. It's what you have to apply. Knowledge and application are two different things, isn't it? People might have all the knowledge, but if they don't apply, that's completely useless. So that's all I say in Sri Lanka. There are very intelligent people, but they obviously difficult. They don't apply their knowledge. Knowledge plus application will lead to success. So this 80-20 principle, what does it say? Pareto principle. What it says is 80% of good things in our life comes from 20% of activity. What? 80% of success, 80% of the revenue, 80% of the benefits come from 20% of the activities that we do. That means that 80% of the activities are in fact useless. It only gives 20% of the revenue. If you take it out. Understood? Now let me put that to a business context. Now let's say I have a business that has hundreds of customers. How many customers? 100 customers. Now according to Pareto principle, what it says is 80% of my revenue comes from what? All customers? No. 20 customers. From 20 customers, I get what? 80% of my revenue. Right? So who should I cater to? Then who are the other 80 that used to be 20% of my revenue? They are customers, just other customers. They might be complainants, naggers, right? Who always complain, some customers always complain, but they just continue to be 20% of my bottom line. But on the other hand, 80% of the revenue comes from important 20 customers. So I should serve who? That 20 customers who will be 80% of my, right? If you serve them better, then you will be a very successful person in that business. Same thing in your life. Look at the 100 activities you did last week, but see What activities that really added value to your life? Looking at Facebook, which added value. Likewise, look at all the activities and ask yourself, is this that 20% that adds value in my life? Gossiping, looking at Facebook, going to Instagram, looking at that bullshit telegrams, good for nothing. And WhatsApp messages, that's nothing. Are that 80% of the activities that don't bring any value, or at least it must give some value, but not the 80% that you expect. So therefore, when you look at things, take 100 friends. You have 100 friends, but our friends contributed the same. They are also missing the parent of things. Only 1/5 of your friends would be real good friends. When you are in trouble, they will come forward. Others are just friends. Within inverted commas. Within inverted commas are there. Within inverted commas, friends are there. Friends. So likewise, if you identify your 20%, which provides 80% of your health, activities that contribute to your health, your financial success, your education. Now, I'm teaching, now you can even apply that, I don't suggest that you apply, but if you want to apply, you can again apply that to study source. Now we teach 100 things, but are we testing all 100 things? Right? At least I'm telling you that certain key questions are there, which is this, that's why 80-20 principle A box. App versus web decision. So this is a 20% thing that will give 80% of your marks. Right? So look at everything in that and see whether this is 20% of your life, something that contributes in your life that is 80% of your return. Not all things are made the same. Not all humans are made the same. Not all things are made the same. So you have to identify the 20% of the things in your life in terms of all, in terms of relationships, in terms of your activities, daily activities, in terms of your education. See what the 20% that will contribute 80% of success to your program. That's called what? The Pareto principle. There are governing rules, there are principles that you can bring extreme success. And if you look at Richard Branson, Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, all exercise this 80-20 principle. They concentrated on 20% of the activities that made them 80% of the. Because remember, we have only 24 hours per day. And our active lifespan might be maybe 80 years, or even people get retired at 60. So what's your age now? Let's say average is 22. So you have another only 4 years for active lifespan. What could you do with that? So concentrate on the 20% of the activities that give 80% of the return. Forget the other things. How about this education? At SAT, does it fall under that 20% of the activities that give 80% of your return? So, yes. In your life, in your professional life, in your academic, professional, and programs, right? If you are giving, right, if you give what? 80% of the return in that. So concentrate on that. And of course, face out your friends, invited from our friends, face out it. And concentrate on the what? That 20% of your friends who are real good friends. Relationship safe. Education safe. Just like that part. So this is that one of the 20% of things that is one of the Alpha principle, 20% of the things that are really going to be important things. Right. So app versus web page. So we discussed this last time. Isn't it? We had a very nice discussion. So there are, I told number one point that you have asked yourself is whether it's our strategic priority. Developing an app, whether it's our second priority. Maybe we have the requirement to invest in lot of other things. That might not be the first thing that comes into your mind because it might not be the strategic priority. So identify what are your strategic priorities in your life and make sure those are the 20% of things that gives 80% of your return in your life. Remove all other things. Good. So then what can you do with that 80% of the things that give only 20% of your success or return? What can you do? You can usually do three things. What can you do? One, there are 80% of the things that only gives 20% return. But sometimes you have never do this. You have to do it. What you can do? You can do three things. One, delegate. Delegate it. You do someone else. Pay that person something and get it done. So delegate. I hate driving, right? Because it's so complex and so dangerous to drive sometimes. So I delegate that to a cab driver. An Uber driver. That's delegation. You don't need to drive. You delegate that. The other thing what you can do is you can automate. There is a certain thing to do. Now those days, I had a big headache. What's that headache? Bills. So I have 4-5 bills that definitely comes every month. What are the bills that comes to your home that you have always paid, or you, the parents are paying? What are those? The electricity, then the water, the internet bill, and the phone. So those bills, right, they come separately. You know, I don't get work. Now, my busy schedule again. Now I have a very busy schedule because I have lectures, I have to do research, I have a lot of administrative activities. So I forget. What happens? Red notice comes. Because of the phone take over. Hours again. And I don't have time to go and stay in the queue and pay that. So it takes me a long time. I forget that, and sometimes my phone is sometimes it's out of order because they have stopped the line. But even the internet, because of the internet, it immediately do certain things, but it takes time to get to it, restore it. So then what I do, I automate it. How can you automate retail? Can you do that? Can you not? You can. At that time, I had People's Wave app. In People's Wave app, you could have what you can set up recurring automate for bills. All these bills because so I set up a fixed amount to be transferring these utility providers, they exit for etc. And now every month it's being paid for automatically. I don't have that. So I save about 2 hours, 3 hours, and also the headache of getting cut out from those services. So what I did, it's the second thing I did. So it was not a value-added activity for me. My value-added activities are in fact two in my professional life. But I mean, there are certain value-added activities in my professional life. My value-added activities is lecturing and research. That's my value-added activity. All other activities are non-value-added activities. So what I try to do is I try to delegate other things. Right, drive is not a value-added activity for me. While Uber driver is driving, I could take and I could also do my search activity. The laptop will actually develop the mechanism now. Before I even open the laptop, then I do while I'm traveling, Uber driving is driving. So I use my time to take it. Then delegation. That's what I did. Delegation. Then automation. I automated my display. So likewise, it goes for my value. So see what you can do. You'll be surprised on what you can do. Then see what you can automate. Bill payment also was only one example. Automation. Then the third one, what you can do is deletion. Delete certain activities which comes from the 80% that is only 20% of return, but sometimes it means no return at all. Certain activities. Like what? Like what? Facebook. Facebook, WhatsApp. Yes, it's good for entertainment. You can delete it for 10 minutes or half an hour per day, but don't do beyond that because that won't add any value to the value. Right? So that's called deletion. Delegation, automation, and division. So if you practice these things, you can be a very successful person in your life. Concentrate on your core activities. Concentrate on the activities that give 80% of your return in your life. Discipline, watching telegramas, watching movies, successfully. I don't see any value that's generated out of that. You are was spending part of it. But education, I would find always proper education, relevant education, what you that 80% of your return, maybe not now, but later. Right. So likewise, ask yourself whether something is a strategic priority or not. Our friends ask you to come, let's go to see do something. Then you have to ask what? Ask yourself what? It is the 20% of things. Make a veterinarian see the mystery of real assumption. Whether that it's falling under the 20% of the things that gives what? 80% of your income. How your friends ask you, no, no, that's the idea. You know, you have to sit at attention. Sorry, I found it. It's not a 20% of it. It's not your strategic priority. Your strategic priority, if you do the assignments, and in this subject, there's an assignment. Individual as well as group. I already allocated the topics. Have you ever at least looked at the topics? That's a strategic priority. So again, not everybody. Not the employment, it's my strategic priority at the moment. And then delegate. Certain things delegate. You can then automate things very easily, and you'll be marveled for things that you can automate. Right? Using ChatGPT, you can write the Python codes and automate any activity that happens. ChatGPT will write the code and you can automate. For example, mail merging, ChatGPT can write a code, as well as for sending emails, mail merging, and a lot of other activities. You are writing reports, certain reports, we can use technology as well as you can automate. So just search around and you can automate a lot of things. With AI, the advent of AI, it's transformed our lives. Is it? Earlier it took hours and hours, but now it takes a very less amount of time. So likewise, delegate, automate, and build. Okay. So then concentrate on the 20% of activities that give 80% of your return. That's called the Tarot principle. Is it clear? So learn about how to be more successful. Because what finally matters is that success doesn't mean money, of course, only money, but a balanced life, I feel like financial freedom, those are must. When you are 50 and if you are on debt, and if you cannot actually contribute to your family, what's the purpose? So it's not your debt. So therefore, target for financial success, freedom at least, success, a very balanced life. For that, you have to concentrate on the 20% of that trading that give 80% of the return on those aspects. Right. So that's what we discussed that day. And of course, then the cost considerations and etc. We were discussing several other aspects that we should take into consideration. If you are going for an app, or no. Web app we discussed this aspect. Yes, cost and a lot of other aspects are there. Then we also discuss about augmented reality. And we also watched a brief video. What's that video? Tesco Home Plus. How Tesco Home Plus went to the South Korean market and became almost the market leader. By using what again? Technology. And technology का प्रश्न है क्या? So the technology has a small issue. Good morning. Right. So then we discussed the 5-layer model. The 5-layer model of the digital business infrastructure. What are the 5 layers? You can look at the diagram. What are the 5 layers? What are the 5 layers? What are the first layer? First layer is known as what? What are the first layer? The first layer is what? What? Application. What? You know it. Application. What is the layer? System software layer including the process. Third layer? Transport. That is the network layer. Fourth layer? Fourth layer? Storage. Where you store the information. What's the fifth layer? Culture itself. The information itself. That's the fifth layer. So we discussed by using this also a basic example. Where we understood, right, if an employee is trying to apply for a leave, how these layers work. So we had that example as well. So these the write up for that. Right. Then we understood the difference between www and the internet. Then ISPs, internet service providers, we understood what that. Then application service, that's what we are going to discuss today as well. Then we already discussed what's the difference between intranet, extranet, and the internet. Then the difference between HTTP and HTML. Then a URL. We dissected a URL. A URL we looked at. So what's this URL and what are the elements of URL? And then we also discussed about domain names. Now, even we suggested, we had to suggest it. We had suggested a domain name for what? A URL for what? Sir, why did you suggest? You don't have it yet. Right. Now, today we shall discuss now these the assignment that we are going to have as well. What is SAS? SAS. Yes, please. Okay, this is no. SAS means what? Software as a service. It is also known as web service. Software as a service. That's based on application service product. The best example is what? Google. Google what? Sheets. Google Sheets is a very good example of SaaS. Software as a service. Right? Now to use Google Sheets, do you need to install that? No. You can use that from there. So actually what happens is you can just open a browser, Google Chrome whatever, and you can use Google Docs. Actually, where's the application? The application is in Google service. We are accessing that Google. Okay. So that's what we call application as a service or software as a service. SaaS. Right? SaaS. Web services or software as a service refers to highly significant model for managing software and data within the digital business age. And for us, it translates into cloud computing. Cloud computing. Right? What are the cloud economic packages that you know? You have MyGlobal. What's that? Economic package. And what are other packages that you know? MyGlobal. Then few books, Sage, and even there are some India lists. Can you access them through the web browser? QuickBooks full on the web version is there, cloud version is there. QuickBooks, MyGlobal. Right. We have the cloud version as well as we have what? The standard version. Software install करना किस कारण खुला? Cloud के लिए. You don't need to install it. You can just access like Google Sheets. Now Microsoft Word, Excel also, if you want, you can access that through the browser. You don't need to install it. Limited features are there, that's a problem. But on the other hand, you can access it through the browser. You don't need to install it. So the application is with Google or Microsoft. You are accessing that application to what? The web browser. So those are called SaaS, software as a service. For us, it translates into, we use that as cloud accounting. Cloud accounting. In cloud accounting, you don't need to install anything. You access the services through what? Through your browser. The software is in the servers of the cloud accounting provider. If it is QuickBooks, we have not installed QuickBooks software. The QuickBooks software is running in a server of QuickBooks. We access that through the web browser. And we can create companies, we can enter transactions, etc. So that's called software as a service. Is that it? I told you the assignment is also about that, which I'll tell you what's the assignment. Right. So SaaS. So best example you can take down is Google Sheets, Google Docs first. Software as a service. Software is the Google Sheets or Google Docs. Google Sheets, Google Docs. And there are other, even Microsoft Word, Excel, through the web. It's very versatile and you have a lot of good things that you can achieve. But there are certain challenges also. That's what we have to look at. What are the challenges? There are several challenges. There are challenges up there, right? Right. Okay. So let's see. Now, today's assignment is this. What are the, please take down. Group result. What are the advantages? What are the advantages and challenges? What are the advantages and challenges of using cloud accounting, cloud accounting, cloud accounting, cloud accounting platforms, cloud accounting platforms for an SME or an SME, more than we expected for an SME in Sri Lanka. In Sri Lanka. For an SME in Sri Lanka. For an SME. What's an SME? Small. So the vowel, right, comes in, so an SME. case data. Right. So therefore, we'll see what are the advantages, and I would say it's a disadvantage. Challenge. Remember, because I don't want to say it as a disadvantage, because I love cloud accounting, cloud computing. So I don't want to see that as a disadvantage. I would like to see it as a challenge. There's a difference between a disadvantage and a challenge. Challenges we can overcome. Disadvantages inherently is there. Right, but that's how you will pursue those things. Right, now what you need to do is you need to get into groups. Right, you need to get into groups of maximum 8 members and groups. And afterwards, what you need to do is you have to email, right, the answer. So, take a piece of paper and you have to write that in your own handwriting. Right? You have to be fair. Because they are unchecked. So you have to put the points, right? At least 5-6 advantages, 5-6 challenges, the points, but you have to better it as well be. And then take a picture, make it a PDF copy, and send it to my email. And you can choose a name for your group. Now we start group registration also. But before that, why don't you get into 8? Maximum 8, minimum 5. Or let's say you want service. But can you get into group? Today is the assignment day as I announced. The assignment day. How did you go? But get into then I will out. Maximum 8. And you can decide. Location decide for Oscar and what a method you can get into groups. First day, group registration for how to register your groups? LMS එකේ උඩින්ම තියෙනවා group formation link එක. Make it and register your groups. It doesn't register. Right. Academic maximum, minimum market. Academic category. Anyway, what is your case? So, I give you time. Now it's 9. Oh, no, that's okay. Now we are asking. So I'll give time to 9:45. Right, 9:45. So 30 minutes. Let's get it done and take this. How many people to so it's 9:46 and then 20. So therefore, please send it on time 9:45. And from 10 to 11, I'll be taking presentation from all this. Most of us right. With a mark in a minute. What are you doing? On a point. Whether a group ഞാൻ കേൾക്കുന്ന ഗ്രൂപ്പ് രജിസ്ട്രേഷൻ ഇഷ്ടമല്ല ഞാൻ സംസാരിച്ചത് Now, first thing what you have to do is please form the groups. That's what again. So please form the groups. Group formation can be the groups you form. All of them let the material. Now let the material. Okay. Then okay. All material. Mata berkata mata itu sengkir ada, boleh kita ini. Betul sebab buku conference pasti, ini nama nanti explain, orang dengar juga malu. Jadi kita kapi lah. Oh ya, kau ada kepan berapa ini? Orang itu kita, pada kami. Orang itu apa sih? Orang itu itu sekarang. Now please form the groups. Groups take a form current. Groups take a form current, which is then like an allocate. Yeah. Then this last one is I will show you the skills. So you can come to understand. Will be those next is the this marks from here. I just said. Okay. So please form the groups. Groups together hadagan. Because them at a group se create karagan. Wala nam netta moriwe lepa mataila pota kia. Don't sorry. Please form your groups, and if someone's name is not there, don't worry, you come and you let me know. In fact, there's only 20 minutes, right? 23 minutes. So please pay your maximum attention. Write the things by hand. Handwriting outside. What are the advantages and challenges? Send me Srilanka. So there's a group who has called 6 in 1. Thank you for registering. Any groups register karana? I group Satati. Select the so please, yes, there are 3 groups that have submitted their names. What I will put that we have to do. We continue. One, two, three, four, five. Now they register it now. 61 group प्रकार missionaries group प्रकार digital innovators missionaries they are taken. The select subject कर लेते missionaries देखो missionaries सब और क्या missionary one missionary for yes basically what is there I can please register your group or register करा sorry okay very good so this is yeah very good so we have 1 2 3 4 5 6 register करा Olha tudo lá. Tá. Tá, você passei, viu? Dá uma gata aqui, uma linha aqui, tá? Aí ele tá todo. E pronto. E do outro lado aqui, olha. Tudo dá tudo bem. Tudo bem, bem. You do all of it, right? You will learn in the Nasıl gıdalar deseydi? Please wait. What about this period? हम नेक्स्ट समय के लिए प्लान रखना है क्या? हाँ. यार ये क्या नाम नेक्स्ट समय इतना है? वाला के लिए किसी के लिए प्लान? देखने वाला ऑयल. वाटर को क्या बात नहीं? ये नंबर्स के लिए yes, nothing number देखा ना मैं कहता हूँ कि मार्केट में जा रहा हूँ बड़ी if your names are not there please raise your hands तो हमारा नंबर किधर वाली बाबू का तो पढ़ गया कि पूरी करता है करने वाले नाम में हमें निकले फाइव लाख but take a small piece of paper write the name although they did not pick. Anyone else who has no names? Or you are put up take a small piece of paper and write your name. I will all the names are there. Just write both of the names and usually box. I will leave that instead of friends. So there is 17 minutes more. 17 minutes. You can write here. This has to get there. You're only 30 minutes more, so we could. अभी तो बनाने पे बात करेंगे बनाने ना Right here. Big. Bobo, because. Bukan yang itu ni. Then you will want to take. Ini juga. Jadi kita menggunakan selangkah itu ni adalah. You will write the each name. You pick it up. What if you do again? This is what? Number one is this is
ඔයාගේ නම නැද්ද? හරි. ඔයා මේක නිසා මෙහෙම ලියලා ටීම් එකේ නම ලියලා මේක උදා නල්පොට. Good morning, my friend. Welcome. Okay, you want to do that automatically. So, right. So 10 minutes more, huh? So you have right, but now this gentleman has come here, right? So Manindra, it's the Malik business, he has come here to get the evaluation. So the lecture evaluation. So therefore now they will be taking over and please don't try to get started. Please. Thank you, my brother. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, sorry for the disturbance. So actually, this one also very important. Yeah. Yeah, we need your genuine ideas and genuine feedback for
Hello, sir. Excuse me, sir.
කරන්න දෙයක් නැහැ පුතා. දැන් not too late. No profit. අනිත් එක වාද එන්නේ ඉන්නේ දැන් ගන්න. ලෙච් එක පුතා 8ට පටන් ගන්න. ලෙච් එක 8ට පටන් ගන්න. අන්න ඒක තමයි. ඒකවල දැන් ඊට පස්සේ දැන් පුතා කියන්නේ 10ටත් කිව්වා.
මම පල්ලෙන් ඉංග්‍රීසි ඉන්ටර්වල් එක දුන්නාම කියලා දැන් අසයින්මන්ට්
ඒක මම කරන්නේ නැහැ පුතා මම ගිය සතියේත් කිව්වා assignment එකක් දෙනවා කියලා. වෙලාවට එන්න පුතා. කරන්න එපා. Okay. Now we shall have the break as well. And we shall start at 10 because Sunday because it's introduction. But we need at least 1 hour for the presentation. Right. So therefore at 10 we'll now we'll have a break. Please come at 10. And by 10 please are directly from interval itself. Thank you. So I have got Visionaries 1, group assignment, Anjana's group as well as Altha's group, Visionary 2. Others please submit. Others please submit. Right, by 10. And you are going to start at 10. Please have your break quickly and come back because we have at least, we need 1 hour for the presentation. Come at 10, right?
Saya tahu hambungnya sendiri. Itu dah sampai. Mungkin matahari kalau
Ada produk juga.
cek itu.
Ada cek. Students who are online, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I was waiting for it 8:30. Where are you? Where were you? And today we are an assignment is going on. Right?
Yeah.
Are you aware of that?
Yes, we are of that one.
Okay. Then you also get into a group. Now I can see Infaz is there, Farhan is there, Ratnaik is there, and Andapan, right? So, right. So you do it and you present it at the end.
Okay, sir, sure.
Okay, sir.
From-
Sir, still like when we create the group in the using that link, still one of our member name is not showing. But last time when we create the group, that time it was showed, sir.
Okay, we have to see that. Now, you have 4 members. Now, what was the name of your group?
Online.
Please hold on, please hold on. නෑ මේක පුතා මේ ක්ලාස් වර්ක් නේ ක්ලාස් එකට ක්ලාස් වර්ක් 10ක් දෙනවා ඒකෙන් පාස් කරන්න ඕනේ. පාස් තමයි ගන්න. හැබැයි ඒක ඉතින් අද ගත්ත එක අද වට නෑ නෝ. ඒක පුතා වෙලාවට එන්න. ෆේල් ලෙක්චර් එකට පුතා අද මොනවද 9ට එන්නේ. ආ ඒක තමයි වැඩි දෙන්නේ.
මැද්දෙන් කවුල් එකක් හින්ද මං
නෑ නෑ එහෙම එකක් දෙන්න ඕනේ. මේක පුතා මම තානවත් දාන්නේ නෑනේ මැද්දෙන් ඉන්නේ.
ඉන්න පල්ලෙස ඉන්නේ
ඒ කරන්න දෙයක් නැහැ. Okay, so right, Puta. Now what we need to do is we need to. Now there are 4 members here. Whose name is not there, Puta?
Farhan name is not showing in the list, sir.
Farhan's name. Why is
Yes.
this? Okay, we have to check that. Okay, Puta. Never mind. So you have to send me an email. Because now only 3 members. What's your group name, Puta?
Online group, sir. The group name also mentioned online group.
Online. You have mentioned it as online group.
Yes, sir. Yes.
See that. You have cyber. You have come very late. The why is that? You have
Sir?
come. Yeah, you have only mentioned that. Kutha. Actually, you have submitted the group information at Sri Lanka time 9:36. Where we started the assignment at 9:50. Why is that? You have to be on time for the lectures. Huh?
Okay, so like we were having like some technical issues when we are
No,
logging
no,
to
no,
the
no.
system.
No.
Yeah.
Technically, you have to be on time. It could have taken 1.5 hours to resolve that, isn't it?
Yes, sir. Yes. But see, when we try to contact the administration, also they are not responding. We send emails, we send WhatsApp message. We have
Not
online
emails.
group
You have to
also.
have you have to speak with them. You have to get it done.
Sir,
Because
the only thing
finally-
is, sir, they are not coming to speak. We have sent emails, we send WhatsApp message, we request one meeting also.
Emails are not going. Emails is not going to work. You have to have phone number. Ask a phone number to respond immediately when the issue is there.
Mm-hmm.
But how? You see, make it so
Okay,
least
sir.
next day, Buddha,
next day we will
at
not
least you have to tell me, no?
Yes.
You have to contact me then.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir. So this time,
At the-
apologize for. Yeah, sir. Next time it will.
Now
be.
there are 5 people actually in the group, but I see only 4 people. Ratnaik is there, Andapangot is there, Infas is there. Then Rambukkar, who is Rambukkar? I don't see that person. So I'm going to remove that name. Rambukkar is not there.
Okay.
I think it's not correctly. Then Samudru, that person is also not there. I'm removing that now. No? Right. Now, Infas name is not there. Infas name is there. Infas name is there.
Farhan name only not there, sir.
Farhan. Farhan,
Yeah.
please send me an email with your number.
Yeah. Okay, sure, sir.
Number and name. Then I'll be able to incorporate it. Don't worry. My turn.
Sir, can you, can you put your email ID in chat, sir, please?
I show you that. Email. Take one. Pen one. If this one. Type of that. You have to know your lecturer's email address. Huh?
Sure, sir. Sure, sir. Unfortunately, it's not allowing me to send you. Can you put a message? Message చేద్దాను ఇతను మాట ఇక్కడ రెస్పాండ్ అనుకున్నాను మాట
We already put a message, sir.
Sir, your email ID is ajwad at
Yeah, this one.
sjp.ac.lk. Okay, sure.
Yeah, this
I will
one.
share with you.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Thank you, David. Send it. Because I'm not allowed to send chats. You can see by yourself. Okay? Interface से chat पे आप मत पेज में
Or maybe blocked. Yeah.
I think it's blocked.
Yeah.
Chat पे आप people के पेज में but not a chat. It's a done, but don't worry. I will send me an email and I will cover it. Okay.
Okay, sir. Sure.
Okay. Online group, Puta, please kindly submit your assignment. Or the time is up.
Okay, sir. Okay, we'll submit now.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, Puta, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
කලින් assignment එකක් ඉස්සරහට
අන්න ඒක මට මතක් කරන්න. ඒකම තමයි මම උත්සාහ කරන්න ඕනේ.
පොඩි ඉස්මෝට් එක. තමයි ඉස්මෝට් එක.
Right. So I think high time we start now. 6 in 1 group, please come forward. 6 in 1. 6 in 1. Right. Then what we'll do is they are late. I told to come at 10, but still they are again. So we'll ask a group that who has the members. Visionaries group, are you there? Visionaries. Isana, KTR. You are there? Please come forward. Where are your members? I told to come at 10. They will check out වෙලාවට වැඩ කරන්න කියලා තාම නැහැ. Then මේකට ඉතින් ලකුණු අඩු කරන්න වෙනවා කාටවත්. 6 in 1 කවුරුවත් නැහැ. Visionaries නැහැ. What's your 6 in 1? Right, at least. Okay, ඉස්සෙල්ලාම we'll what else you are 65, no? Okay, we have 5. අර පුතා that girl over there. ඔයාගේ නම්බර් එක මොකක්ද පුතා? 004 නේ. මේකම මොච්චි නේද? එන මොකක්ද? 16 16A නේ. මීට සමාන එකක්. අපි ඒක මේ මාර්ක් කරලා ගන්න. දැන් මේකේ 16A WE 004. Right. What are the initials for now? RWK. BE. Here. 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 What's up, Bandy? What about it? Okay, so 6 in 1 group is going to present. So let's take their. So who's submitted for that? Maybe the 6 in 1. Okay, 6 in 1 group. Thank you for your submission. Right. So since we have 8 groups to present, I'm going to cut short sometimes, right? I'm going to take samples sometimes, of course, because we don't have that much of time, unfortunately. Right, now you can start.
topic, under this topic. First point is cost efficiency. Under that, we focusing about two points, lower upfront cost and no need for expensive IT infrastructure on in-house servers. Second main point is advantages is accessibility. And third one is automation.
Can you elaborate on automation, please? Not you, someone else. Someone else. Automation. Now, my question is now in now we are comparing cloud-based accounting software versus desktop software. In desktop software also you can automate, is it? Maybe I think you compared this to a manual system. Okay, right. Can you explain what scalability? Another one, another person. One, because we don't have time, because we lost certain time. So I'm going to just ask you, right? Right. Another person explain what's integration. Integration can. On again, you can decide who is going to. Give me a moment. Online participants, can you see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and I got that name as well. I think you cannot see it. Is your final groups? Farhan, no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I have no intro. Yeah. Can you see the screen?
Yes.
Okay, okay. So we'll take you at the end because of we'll finish these people and finish it up, right? Okay, thank you.
Sure, sir. Sure.
Right. Okay. So good. So we had. Now let's come to challenges. No, I will ask you to present. Then I think that will make it much easier because we have less time. I'll ask that. So what do you mean by data privacy concerns? Indeed. Well taken. Right. We'll ask training and skill gaps. What do you mean by?
Then most of them are in technical phase. They get technical.
Okay, good.
So it's very tough to train.
Okay. Right. Another person explain what's integration with local systems. Never mind. Okay. But however, it's fine. Thank you very much. You had
lot of points, but thing was, I think you had not a bit revised it. You should have revised it. But again, thank you very much. Appreciated of your effort. No. Right. Right, that's group one. Thank you for your nice presentation. Then let's go to group number two, visionaries. Can you please come forward? Visionary group again. So since the time is limited, I will be asking you questions. Visionaries, how to submit career? Visionaries one, Miguel, Sachini. First, let me confirm the group members. Earlier there were 6, and that's why they called it 6 groups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Please see your names and numbers are accurate. 16, 6, 5, 49, 18, 20, 46, and 31. Everything is there? Right, good. Now we'll continue our discussion. So let's open visionaries. Right. Okay. You have one page. Little bit of an elaboration would have been nice, but again, it's okay. Right. For informed clear, පොඩ්ඩක් එක explain කරන්න. But again, so තියෙන වෙලාවට නේද කරන්නේ. You understand. Right. Okay. So we'll start with this group. Others, please listen. Right now, advantages. We'll see the advantages. Okay, now I'll ask you some questions because to limit the time, because we don't have time to present. Right, thank you, Buddha. I will take it. Now, can someone explain what do you mean by advanced security and data backups? Someone else? Advanced security and data backups. So, anyone? That's data backups. Advanced security. Okay, more security. Okay. Right. Better collaboration. Can you explain that? Anyone, someone else, not you what? Then you're against. Better collaboration. Look at the collaboration. When it's online, it's easy to work. Right. Okay, let's come to challenges. Internet connectivity issues. Someone else, please, can you explain? Of course, very powerful. No? Of course. Okay, thank you. That's right. I got it. Good point, well taken. Then resistance will change. So they don't like to change. Indeed. Right. Right. Regulatory and legal uncertainty. Someone who did not speak. Method in your handle. Okay. What about the regulatory and legal? What's covered? Okay. Thank you. Right. Good. Again, you took a very good effort. You have several points. Little bit of an elaboration would have been nice. Other than that, you have done very well. Good. Thank you very much. Okay. Now, actually, please take down notes. These groups have very good points. So it's a potential examination question. So why not you take down notes? Right? Okay, thank you. That group also did very nicely. So thank you. Right, now let's go to the next group. Right, now let's go to the next one. Missionaries have done their job. And then digital innovators. Can you please come forward? Digital innovators. Come. So we have again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Your name is not there. Let's put it. Come. Never done. Don't worry. Let me put it to you. So you are an MOH student?
No,
With
payment student.
okay. WA or WB?
WA.
WA. Yeah? So like this. So let me.
You can see the text.
Don't worry. How to make this take? Right? What's your name?
JM side.
J M
Side.
Sai.
LNAS.
Right? Okay, this is Ahmed's group, digital innovators. Am I correct? Okay, yes. Right. So all names are available now? Good. Okay. So let me take who has submitted. Anjali. Okay, this was one of the first groups who has submitted. Very good. 48. Right. So I'm going to ask you questions. That's what I'm going to do, right? To make the time more efficient and effective. Right. Okay. So they also have given how many advantages have you got? 7 advantages. Nice. And they have given the points elaborated. That's nice. So scalability. Point के लिए ना मोटा elaborate का. So that's not going. Right. Okay. Right. Let's go ahead with this. Huh? Okay. Now let me ask you questions. Okay. You have given cost. Now others take down notes. These are really good points. Right. All the groups are making very good points. So why not you take down cost effectiveness? Can you elaborate? Doesn't need those. No. Well announced. Accessibility and convenience, very nice. And then another student, please explain what's enhanced collaboration. Very good. So multiple users could log in. Right. Another student says scalability and flexibility. Scalability. Someone else could say no or scalable. Type again. Okay, good. Right. That's good. I think they have covered very good points in terms of the advantages. Then challenges. Right. Data security issues. Can someone explain? Hmm. Right. Then internet dependency good. Then there's a very good point. Now others also could take down this customization limitation. What do you mean by that? Someone? Yeah, this is a good point. Yeah, I do understand. So these are very good point that all could take down. Because in a cloud system, the software cannot be really tailored for the needs sometimes for the customers. So that customer limitation is there. They have one platform to all. But if it is a desktop software, you can customize them. Good. Resistance to change, ongoing. Yeah, we have got very nice points. Good. And you have elaborated each point a little bit. That's also very non-further. Thank you very much. Right. Good work. So that's nice. Thank you, Buddha, again. So they did a good job. Nice job indeed. Then let's go to the next group. That's Visionaries 2. I'll ask you. Can you come forward? Visionaries are then Visionary 1, Visionary 2. Right. Please come forward. Right. Again, to save time, I'm going to ask some questions, right? If you don't have that kind of time, I'll talk to this there. Professor, welcome for today's presentation. Right. Again, they also have made elaborations, appreciated of your elaborations as well. Right. Okay. Cost efficiency, nicely elaborated. How many advantages for that? 5 advantages, right? Right. Can you explain now? Others could take down, right? High collaboration that was explained, cost efficiency, good points. Disaster recovery. What do you mean by disaster recovery? Peace of mind, isn't it? Good. Environmental impact. What do you mean by environmental impact? Anyone else? So you don't need paper. Manual system avoided. Good. Right. Then let's come to challenges. I hope you all checked your names, no? Right. Connectivity issues. Come on. That's a problem. Indeed. Fully accepted. High initial setup cost. Someone else?
In the long run, the initial cost of migrating data into system can be high.
Yeah. But however, I think what happens is in the long run, so you say high initial setup cost.
That means they need to migrate the manual documents into system.
In that case.
Yeah.
Okay, but if it is already desktop system, then
Yeah.
there's no problem. Then okay. Right. Uncertainty in ROI, someone else. What you? Why is that? ROI එක මොකද අමාරු කෙනෙක්. Anyone else? Yeah. ROI එක මොකද?
The most system we can't measure the return on investment.
Okay. Normal system you get? I
There are some
think.
systems, but
Okay, never mind, but you have very good points. Huh? 4 points, right?
no, 9.
9 points. Very good. Excellent. Data. Good. So I think due to the time limitations, I'm going to stop from here. There's again a great amount of points as well as they have explained them briefly. Appreciated your part. Huh? Very good. So that's group number 4. And let's go ahead to group number 5, which is 17B cyber. Please come forward. Right. First of all, let's check your names and numbers. I inserted number 4. Others, please check your names, right? So we have Hasif, Edrisingh, Randika, likewise here are the students. 17P Cyber, nice name. Right. Then we'll now go ahead with that. Kaudabuda make a. All right. Good. Thank you. Chatur Bandar has submitted. Thank you, Chatur. Again, due to the time limitations, I'm going to ask questions. You have 4 pages. That's really nice. And they have given a nice presentation, side by side presentation. Advantages and disadvantages. That's it's 1 page, no? Okay, 1 page. Okay, but again, so it's like 2 pages. Right. Okay, let's combine with that. Others, please kindly listen. Don't disturb these guys. Real-time reporting. What do you mean by that? Anyone? Hey, Anitya, unreal-time reporting. Oh, yeah, point. A very good point. You can just elaborate.
At the same time, the entries are instant.
Yes, immediate processing, no? Compared to a physical system. Yeah. Then automation. Someone else, can you explain what do you mean by automation? Anithika, well, desktop system है बुलवाने नहीं. No, sir, physical system पे. देखा. What do by integration with other business tools? Can someone else? E-commerce එක link කරන්න පුළුවන් නේ. Understood. Good. Right. Challenges. Can someone tell what's data privacy issues? That's an important point. Students, please listen. Now, this is a very important point. Data privacy issues and security issues, because remember, when you use cloud systems, where's going to be your data? Data going in? No, in their servers. So it's not, but sometimes having big issues. It's not safe, right? Because Remember, in a cloud system, in their server, our data is there, transactions and other information. So that's a good, very good thing. The others also highlighted, but again, they have highlighted it again. Good, very nice. Then resistance to change. Anyone? So they don't like to change it, no? Yeah. Very good. I think you have very nice points. A little bit more elaboration would have been nice, but again, you have elaborated reasonably. Okay, thank you very much. Right, great choice. Now let's come to the sixth group. The Hawk group. Hawk line is around. Hawks. From Hawk. Come with that. Right. Now we'll confirm the group members. I decide to five high. Either a kid no up, how will I but now better the arc. Because what 50% of the marks they put on, right? Have you now the up. How about 16 8? Emoji. The main can
22. Antara Senani. IDU SAR. Senani. Right.
EH name, comedy. Okay. So that's right. Some Hawk group is there now. 6 members are there, no? Right. Who submitted the Buddha? Doing. Oh. Then the highest student was our submit color.
That's all. Homework kara pare kita.
Era calling it over then. They got a delay down there. Delay again, one more calling it in the submit color. Take unacceptable. Make submit color thing down. My God. I deadline තිබුණේ 10 19 ඊට පස්සේ තවත් ආයෙ මේව කරනවා ආලා 10 33ට. ඒ කලින් එකේ තමයි කලින් එක තමයි 10 19ට දාන්නේ. ඒක තමයි. ඒක ඇවිල්ලා තියෙන්නේ 10 19ට. ඒක හරියන්නේ නැහැ. You have to make sure මේක පිටරෙත් දෙන්න අනිත් groups ඔක්කොම පුතා එහෙම කරන්න ඔයාලගේ එක delay වෙන්න මොකක්ද හේතුවක් තියෙනවා. That's not acceptable. ඒක අපිට ගන්නේ ඒක ට්‍රාන්ස්ලේට් වෙන්නේ ඔයාලා අනිත් කට්ටියගේ පොයින්ට්ස් අහගෙන කිව්වා කියන එක තමයි පුතා ගන්න. Never do that. ඒක ලකුණු අඩු කිරීමක් අනිවාර්යෙන් වෙනවා. Because we have to be fair. We have to be fair, we have to be transparent. One time submission is required, but this is very unacceptable. 10ත් පහ වෙලා 10 19 තමයි ඔයාලා මේක ඊට 10 33ට ඊළඟ එක forward වෙන්නේ. It's not correct. Don't do that. Imagine. Tulla කියලා තියෙන්නේ. ඒ අපි කාගෙන්වත් කම්පේ නැහැ. ගන්න දෙයක් නැහැ. ඔල කීයද මට පිළිගන්නත් පුළුවන්. තුන තියෙන්නේ අයියෝ මට group එකේ members ද පාෂේ කියලා. එක ගානේ තුනක් තියෙනවා. හරි. Okay. කමක් නැහැ but next day submit it on time, right? And make sure that it's there. Right, never mind. Then I don't see that you have done some gimmicks because it's 3 and 3. And then very what do you think? Right, never mind. Okay. Then we have the integration with local tax compliance.
Everyone's system will be updated with the latest regulations. A country like Sri Lanka, every time the regulations and the rules are changing for small SMEs and many more the concept that use that feature.
Unification total, actually, it's not what you exactly told. What it says is since these are platforms available online, it will be almost similar to all. So they would like to customize them to Sri Lankan clients because it's cloud. Oh, of course, that's there. But here, that is an issue, in fact, integration with taxi. You have taken the advantage, no?
Yes.
It's actually a disadvantage because in certain systems, we are unable to cloud take up to adapt karganawa. But again, right, what do you mean by accessibility? Not you. When talking it out, sorry. Okay. Negative work from home. Good. Right. Let's see the challenges. Resistant to digital transformation. What do I get? Make a resistance. Resistance again, they don't like to do that. They might have the knowledge, but some people don't like to do things. That knowledge thing is another one. Might also create resistance, but those are two different things. Right. Migration challenges. Okay. What are the migration challenges? Very good. It's one from one platform to the other platform, maybe from the physical one or even from the desktop version to the next one is a challenge. Okay. Got the downtime risks. Because it's available online. Downtime, nothing background. Right, good. Why I ask you to put at least 5 points. මොකද තුන තුන. ඔටෝමැටික් එක ගත්තා නේද? එහෙම නෙවෙයි. ඒක කියන්න ඕනේ. ඒතකොට ආයෙත් chat GPT එකට කියන්න ඕනේ. It's okay to use chat GPT. There's no problem. You can learn. Then ask you more points. More points. Right? That's the main issue here. You have good points, but again, not adequate. But again, your effort is appreciated. Thank you. Okay, let's now come to the 7th group. I think you are taking down notes, right? I think some very, very nice points are being discussed by your groups, right? It's really appreciated. Then we have gladiators. Gladiators, can you come forward? Gladiators, what is enough? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Okay, great. Who submitted? Huh? English. Again, very good. Again, due to the time constraints for that, I'll be asking you questions. So how many advantages? Again, we have taken your effort. Okay. While tax payable activity to the but in fact, if you really try to ask these service providers, cloud accounting service providers, sometimes they will say, but again, right. Access to localized support services. What do you mean by that? Or anyone? Localized support cells. Really? Nice to hear it. Many provide. Uber again, we got that, but Uber again contact there's a different story. That's why it's not a cloud account, eat up someone other. In this way, right? But again, some people are there. Then disaster resilience.
Send power villages, so
Hmm.
computing the data is safe.
Save in a server, it creates a threat as well as it's an advantage. Affordable startup growth. What do you mean by that? Hmm. Okay, with that, well understood. Okay. Right. Challenges. We'll come to challenges. Internet infrastructure. What is it? Dependence on internet, unstable. Hmm. So you can take this as number one challenge in Sri Lanka, of course. Infrastructure, internet connection, even in Colombo we face difficulties. Then how about SMEs in outskirts as well as outstation? Lack of digital readiness. What's that? It's a good point.
And cloud computing system open.
Cost versus revenue pressure. एक last point है. अब देख के नहीं आने का टेक ही नमक दे. Understood. Yes. Potential healing costs. Add-ons you have to pay more. That's what you say. Right, you have taken good effort to write them. Good. Okay, I think that's enough. Okay, thank you very much. You have a good list of points. Appreciate all of your effort. Okay. Let's go to the last group. That's an online group. So I'll be taking it online. And for others, the lecture will finish. Thank you very much. Wish you all the best. Those who have issues, please come and discuss it. One or more issues to discuss, but after I take the online group presentation, right? Okay. Others could leave. Thank you very much. We'll meet next week. Okay. Okay, students online. Can you hear me, Putha?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, we can
Okay,
hear.
good. Very good. So let me come here. Now we have Farhan, Infas, Farhan Goda, and Rafsan. Amrita has joined from Zambia, but Putha, you are late. You should have been there. Right. Huh? Karena dia not without. No, I didn't chance to know that. And if they were to get a win, Kenapa kita apa ya? Apa matanya? Itu leceh sih deh. Itu dia padi tinggal di mana? Oh, announce करने बता सकते हैं. Now take it presentation. Okay, so wait, take it presentation. Right, now let's take the presentations. I think you can see my screen, no?
Yes, sir, we can see.
Yes.
It's
Okay.
fast, sir. This I sent from the Gayan Tushar, the group assignment online.
And Tushar,
Yes, sir. Yes.
thank you. Right. Okay. Right, now let's see the advantages. Right, okay. We'll ask one person to, anyone, can you tell me, what do you mean by need to pay subscription payment? Need to pay
Uh, the-
subscription.
Subscription payment means like if small entities like they will mostly use in Sri Lanka QuickBooks, Soho books like kind of thing. So there will be a separate subscription categories like we can use is simple start, essential plus advantage. So based on their requirement, they can choose the plan. So according to the plan, there will be separate subscription amounts. So that will be helpful for them instead of they when they are purchasing the system, the desktop version, it will be highly cost.
Well taken, well taken. Very good. So then we come to another thing. Says remote team. What do we mean by remote team?
Remote teams, we can
No,
say
another person.
Yeah, so
Okay.
okay, sir. Yeah,
Okay,
remote team,
Rajan.
like remote team benefits mean what we are meaning is like we have a remote workers so they could able to for accessing the system. That's what we are trying to do.
Sure. That's good. That's good. Good. Then it says the seventh point, the fifth point, no? No. So ninth, reduce the risk of data loss. What do you mean by that? Someone else who didn't present, can you?
Yes, it is when we saving the data on the cloud database, we not lost the data like we are using desktop versions.
Very good. Right. Then let's come to the challenges. So downtime and what's this? Downtime and
Slow internet connection.
slow internet. Oh, seems to be. So you are in foreign countries, so you are facing might have faced one when you were here. Yeah. Can you elaborate that? What's that? What do you mean by that?
Yes, that in Sri Lanka, most in time there's internet connections are very slow. That downloading speed and uploading speeds.
Indeed.
So we need that online facility. We need to good internet connections. That's what I mean.
Yes, good. Right. Then let's go to another one, and it's the same of the matter. Customized options must be what? Customized
Limited to expensive, sir.
Limited to expensive. What do you mean by that?
Yeah, so that is in a base system, there's a limited facilities. When we did added the inventory and other things, it's cost me be adding cost. That's mean it will be expensive than the base price.
Base prices. Excellent. So those are also kind of hidden costs indeed.
Hidden cost, yeah.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good. Yeah. Okay, Prakash. Thank you very much. So really appreciated of your effort, and please be on time. I will see you around 8. I did not see anyone 8:30. You don't see anyone. So please be on time. I know you are joining from a foreign country. I know it's difficult, but again, right. When the assignments are there, now next week I'm not going to have assignments. When the classroom assignments are there, you can be on time. I'll be giving that around 9. So just if you can join by 9 on that day, that will be fun. Okay, Buddha. So good luck and wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.